Hey y'all. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room. A lot of us are having to wear masks back in the office now. So if you're not only in a cubicle, but you're stuck like this, let's start with a couple of things before we get started. First of all, get rid of your mask and throw it away. I mean, gracefully. Oh wait, before I do that, let me say, at Butter and Filth, y'all. Shout out to At Butter and Filth for their stripper panty masks. Love it. All right, before you even get started, now that you're out of a mask, let's just start. Open your mouth real wide. This is gonna look really crazy if you're coming in late, but I don't care. Massage your jaw. You've been clenching it. I know you have. Put on my little thingy. Massage your jaw. Pucker your lips. Pretend you just put on lipstick. Enjoy it. All right, the freedom. My face can breathe. All right, now that you've exercised your face a little bit, let's go with next. All right, let me make sure my mic's on. Yes, good. All right, wonderful. So, thanks for coming. We're actually going to start standing today. So, let's get a little bit loose now that we've escaped our interior dimensions. Take a deep breath in. Nice full exhale. Good. Excellent. Let's take your shoulders up, back, down, and forward. And just nice big shoulder circles backwards, squeezing your entire shoulder blade. And see my hands, they're rotating in and out as I do this. So what this is doing is it's loosening up my shoulders too, because I'm rotating with my shoulders in and out. Good. And take it forward, just to move your body. Good. Excellent. Let's take it down to the chest, taking the chest out to the side, back to the other side. Good. Smooth it out. Nice big rib cage circles getting all up in there. Excellent. If you're just joining me and you just escaped your mask from the indoors like I did, don't forget to stretch your face out. Did I tell you to switch directions? If not, switch directions. All right. Good. Taking it down to the hips, either with a simple tilt and tuck. That's a tilt and a tuck. Or through the tilt and the tuck in little rib cage those are my hips, hip circles. And if you're doing hip circles, take them the other way. Good. Excellent. Now from here, with your feet nice and wide, all right, keeping your spine erect, everything upright, just bend your knees and then straighten back and forth, bending my antenna here. Down to what's comfortable, and then back up. And if you have a place where you may need to move your feet in or out a little bit so the knees hinge, that way they don't hurt. Good. Now that your legs are a little bit warm and you've moved them a little bit different way than you have been all day. Good. Leave them straight. Just hinge at the hips and bend forward to a flat back. Doesn't matter if you can touch the ground, a block is fine, a water bottle is fine, whatever you've got laying around, you can hold your knees. You can reach the floor. But anytime you're forward folded, you want to make sure that your spine is straight. So a lot of times just keeping the head up helps that. But that way the stretch stays where it's supposed to be. Good. From here, take your hands and walk them over to one side. And then gently move over to the other side. Good. Back through center. Good. Stand it back up. While you're here with your feet nice and wide, take one toe and point it away. Turn towards that toe and just bend towards that toe. So what we're looking for is a nice wide triangle stance where we're getting a hamstring stretch on that front leg. Again, only going as far as you can with a flat back. Once you do this, you're just putting the stretch in the wrong spot. Good. Release that. Bring both feet to front. Turn the other toe away this time. Turn toward that toe. And come down on that side. Excellent. Release that. Let's go ahead and take the other foot the same direction as your front foot and come down into a lunge on this side. Make sure I'm mostly on screen there. And just hold for a moment. If you need to put your back knee down, that's fine. Looking to make sure your hips are nice and square towards the direction you're facing. Good. Take that and turn it to front. And then use your long leg to pull yourself over to the other side. And turn into a lunge on this side. My mat is grabbing me. Again, make sure your hips are nice and square. Back knee can go down if you need to. Hands can go down if you need to. Good. In fact, go ahead and release your hands down. Let the back knee come down and sweep the front knee around so that you are, yes, in tabletop, making sure you can see me. In tabletop, on your mat, floor, wherever you're at. And then loosen up the spine. Yes, I have people driving by me looking at me like I'm crazy, and I don't care. Nice cat-cows to loosen up the spine. Good. While you're here, go ahead and tuck the toes and lift the knees and press briefly back into a downward dog. Thinking of pulling your chest towards your thighs. Nice strong shoulders. Good. Now pedal your feet, moving one at a time, just to work your calves out a little bit. Excellent. As you're ready, walk your feet towards your hands and hang there in a forward fold. Good. And then gently roll up, nice and easy, one vertebrae at a time. Okay. Try not to get wet socks. I can move my mat some. All right. So we did our warm up. We're going to do one flow. We're going to do a basic flow today, which kind of incorporates most of our moves. And then we'll do a cool down and a short meditation. So for our flow of the day, let me get myself just to the edge of the screen. All right. Taking your feet about hip width apart. With a nice big inhale, reaching up high to the sky. Forward fold, hinging at the hips to come to a flat back. And if that's not all the way to the floor, that is perfectly fine. Excellent. Now I want you to reach for the floor. You can bend your knees if you need to. And then step your left leg back into a lunge. And if you can, sit up nice and tall in your lunge. Good. Release your hands to the floor. Step your front leg back for a nice high plank, and then gently lower yourself into a plank. Excellent. Press yourself back into downward dog, pulling your chest towards your thighs. Good. Coming back through plank. This time we're going to step the left foot forward, up into a lunge, effectively getting our lunge on the other side. Excellent. Good. And then we're going to release our hands to the ground, bring our feet up together, extend our knees, and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Now that we've got the rhythm, we're going to do it one more time. So coming to the top of your mat, deep breath in, hands high to the sky, forward fold, hinging at the hips to come to a flat back, and hold for a breath. Excellent. Reaching for the floor, step your left leg back into a lunge. Sitting up tall if you can. Reaching up and back if you need a little more. Good. Releasing your hands to the ground and stepping your front foot back to make a high plank, and then settling into your plank. Nice strong glutes, wrists stacked under shoulders, belly button up to the spine. And then press back into downward dog. Take a breath. Rock forward to plank and breathe. This time stepping the left foot up into a lunge and coming to a lunge on this side and reaching up and back if you need a little more. Good. Release that to the ground. Don't fall over. I almost did. Step the back foot to the front foot. Would say a nice low squat, but ooh, I need to work on that still. Nice low squat. Then we're gradually going to extend the knees and then roll up nice and easy, one vertebrae at a time. And that's our flow for today. Grab a drink of water if you like. Have a seat. I'm going to try and reach my camera so that you're angled more towards the ground, even though the sky is better to look at than me today. All right. So work your way to the ground, grab a drink if you like. We'll do a quick cool down and then a short meditation. Good. We're going to remobilize everything, starting at the top of our head and working our way down. So coming to seated, nice and calm. Take your head, look left. And then gently over to the right. And back to the left. And over to the right. Good. Eyes through center. Take your chin to your chest. Keep your shoulders low. We're really elongating along the back of the neck. And eyes to the sky. And chin to chest. Good. Eyes through center. With your shoulders nice and low, take one ear towards a shoulder. Doesn't matter how far you make it, we're just working on stretching out this side of the neck. And then gently switch sides. And then switch. And then switch. Good. Bring it through center. Using your shoulder blades, pick your elbows up and draw little circles backwards. Be sure you're really getting into those shoulder blades. And then take it the other way. Just loosening up the spine and the ribs. Good. Releasing that. Hands down to your side. With an inhale, open your heart to the sky. And with an exhale, full exhale, wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a little hug. Rounding along the shoulder blades. And then inhale to open. And exhale to close. One more inhale to open. And exhale to close. Good. Release that. While you're still seated, I'll move here. Okay. On the off chance that you can see my tailbone lift off the mat. From my seated position, walk my hands forward and pull myself just until my tailbone lifts off the mat. And what I feel here is a nice stretch along my upper back. Then I'm going to push my hands into the mat, press my tailbone backwards into the mat, and where I get that is in my lower back. One more round, all the way forward. And then pressing all the way back. Good. This time when you pull your hands forward, pull yourself all the way up onto your knees. Okay? I'll shift back here. And from here, just do a few big cat-cow circles. A few in one direction. And a few in the other. Good. Coming through center into tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and press back into downward dog briefly. And then pedal your feet one at a time, stretching out your calves a little more. Good. Gently lower one knee and then the other to the ground, and have a seat. Now's an excellent time to take a drink of water, make yourself comfortable wherever that is. Making sure my stuff doesn't blow away. And we're going to do a quick body scan meditation. This is a quick focused body scan meditation. So yes, I have many others that I use at in my other classes, but given the short time frame we have for lunch, I figure this gets the job done pretty well in a short time. All right, so feel free to lie down if you want, but make yourself comfortable. Nice big deep breath in. And of course, exhale. One more big deep breath in. And on the exhale, gently close your eyes if you like. Welcome to this relaxing body scan focus meditation. Doing a body scan is a great way to place your attention on your body and put you in the present moment, allowing you to feel relaxed and focused. Let's begin. Draw your attention to the very top of your head. You may notice your hair or scalp. You might be wearing a hat. Whatever you notice, just become aware of it and place all of your focus on the very top of your head. Good. Now draw your focus to the very tip of your nose. All of your attention on the tip of your nose. Perhaps you can feel air coming in and out gently. Now draw your focus to your fingertips. Notice how your fingertips feel right now. No need to do anything. Just place your awareness on your fingertips. Wonderful. Now bring your attention to your toes. Are they warm or are they cool? Are you wearing socks or are you barefoot? Place all of your attention on the toes. Now draw your attention to the belly, your abdomen. Notice how it rises and falls along with the breath. Lovely. Now let's bring your attention to the neck. If you have any tension here, simply let it melt away. You don't need it right now. And now the shoulders. All of your focus here on the shoulders. Allow for them to drop a little bit more. Relaxing. Very good. And now focus on your legs. Both of your legs at the same time. And now both of your arms, all of your attention on your arms. And now your entire back. Place all of your focus on your spine and the muscles of the back. Awesome. Now begin to hear the sounds around you. Move your wrists. Shift on your chair or mat. Awaken your body with gentle and easy movement. And as you're ready, gently open your eyes. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. I might be a little late tomorrow, though, full disclosure. I got a meeting. Bye.